لعبة. هذا المغزي هذا اللي جاينا. ابتسم ابتسامة عريضة عليه. مغزي. هذه الصورة.
And we are here at the studio recording until dawn.
My name is Rami Nala.
عاد
My name is Purple.
My name is Antonella Montini, and I play Qanat and Beth.
My name is Jordan Fisher, and I play the character.
أمك هذا شبيه ذاك.
My name is Well, Until Dawn is a story of
هذه طبعا أبطال اللعبة اللي يلعبونها طبعا. طبعا اللعبة دي فيها شوية رعب. التحكم طبعا فيها بسيط باليد، بس ما يعني مو هناك لدرجة انك تتحكم باللاعب زي بعض ألعاب ريزيدنت ايفل أو غيرها. هذا كان قصة فيلم، يعني تضغط مربع مثلا اكس تجاوز، والباقي على اللعبة واللاعب هو اللي ينفذ كل شيء.
I think is made fun of a little bit by the rest of them who think that her morals and her beliefs in that area.
بس والله حلوة تصلح أجساد دي هذا. الحلوة دي أوف. خسيس ذا في النهاية خسيس بيقلب على أخوياه. أنا بيسوي فيهم رعب ومدري إيش، يسوي فيهم قالب لين يدخلهم جو الرعب. جاسيكا ما شعرك يقول شعر خروف ورش فلفل، هذا شكلها صينية مش أمريكية. بس في شباب أبي دكتور إيه
she's a little more serious than some of the other girls. She's definitely very intelligent and thoughtful. She kind of looks at the whole big picture of things. She's not quite as geeky as Chris, but they connect in a lot of ways.
Mike is like the guy on campus.
اسكن بايك باتش.
People seem to like Mike. He gets away with a lot, though. He's really
قناة.
He's a people pleaser. I can definitely attest to that is the friend that wants everybody.
Hey, yes.
But also, like, this character is just so fun. I rarely get to play
باتش
The spirit of things seriously.
لا والله
Lighten the mood.
اللي هذه
Be like that.
Like what?
وانا قمت العبها دوختني
Always get like this.
بس في غلطة مني بضغط اكس ما ادري شنو طاحت. مشكلة والله هذا لعبات تربع. لعبة ثانية والله تراب تقصص النور مالي في القرية. طيب خلنا نشوف اللقطة الثانية شو تقول.
Hi, this is Lee Robinson, production designer and Until Dawn.
يحكي عن القصة يقول يتكلم عن القصة أول حين.
Great teen horror script that sets the characters in a Canadian winter mountain lodge, being a contemporary setting with visual
أول
thrillers
بداية
like in classic films
بداية القصة.
such as Hitchcock's Psycho and Stanley Kubrick's.
شو أول ما في البداية قلت ألعبها.
The storyboards are vital to the production design.
ضحكوا فيها ضعيف.
Allows the designer to understand the scale of the environments to be made and the detail that will be seen to create the atmosphere of the horror. This took us into concepts that took these storyboards further, visualizing the world through the color palette, the lighting, tone, and the mood, and developing key locations such as the lodge, the cable car stations, the forests themselves, the wilderness. As you can see, the environments and atmospheres changed quite a bit from warm and inviting to cold and threatening. The Millionaire's Mountain Lodge was a key example. It was designed to move from nearby stone into the landscape, with a contrasting and contemporary interior, leading to be opulent and extravagant. We created
حركات البيت داخل
large spaces, almost cathedral-like in size, with huge structures as a silhouette and dwarf the characters within, providing a labyrinth to explore and wander. Each character was developed with a strong visual identity in mind, with contrasting colours, tones and silhouettes to identify them, each to have their own texture, pattern and shape, so that when they were lined up you could always identify them. The costume designs allowed a range of clothes that would suit them for the cold winter weather, but also have an element of style and individualism, so that the audience could look at them and recognise themselves within them.
A lady would like to come off with her man by a nice cozy fire with skirt and lighting.
Right. It is this one. It's really
ما شاء الله عليه شي دلوت بابا.
Fire.
Working with the lighting artists, we really brought the look and feel of the world together, and this required a thorough understanding of the visual language of teen horror. A key scene was where all the characters emerge out of the rear of the lodge chasing Hannah, a contrast from the exterior wilderness to the warmth of the lodge. The attention to character lighting here is through the bounce and rim lighting, accented colours and composition, creating characters that come from the dark into the light and back again with an emotional effect.
Guys, there's someone outside.
هان
Hannah! What's going on? Where's my sister going? It's fine. She just tells us a joke. It was just a prank, man.
أيه
Until Dawn is a game that's full of horror. One of the things we decided to do early on was to take a scientific approach to how scary it is. So we did experiments on people and we measured their responses to the game. We created a test area. It's as close to a home setup as we can get it. We've recruited ordinary people to play the game and we've left them to play it on their own. The only difference is it's rigged with cameras and microphones that relay the data through to the next room where people are watching them play. Bracelet here we use for biometric testing. It measures the player's emotional response. It's called a galvanic response sensor. It makes contact with the user's skin and it measures the electrical conductivity across the skin. It's the same principle.
هذا شوف بدأ خوف
Picks up tiny changes if the player's feeling anxious or scared. That data is fed back to a testing team, comes through as a graph.
لا شوف خله شوف. نفس الحركة اللي سويتها أنا. بغيت تمسك ذي ولا هتجذي؟ طايحي. لا نبغى الحركة حقت هذه.
Then we have a scare that's consistently has a measurable emotional response when the Mortals would. If it didn't have that, it goes back to the team for improvement. The data doesn't tell us what's wrong with the scare, it only tells us if it's working or not. Here we have
Josh.
a chapter, relatively
Yeah,
early in the
Josh.
game.
Nothing regular about it.
We have to create tension.
راك تشوف شنو الخايف.
Ready to receive the scare.
الله أنا خافت. مو بس بيجيك في الكيس لا أنت تتحكم في الفلاح والله يلعن ابني شوية خلت. مو بس خايفة. والله صراحة أنا ما بتحرر الدبة.
There's two things we can. One is we can look at the scares, analyse if our expected scares are working.
ردة فعل شوف ردة فعلها باللعبة.
Where they're getting an emotional response from it. And being scientific about it means that we strip out people's opinions about whether things are working or not. We've got data and we look at the data. If it's working,
So, I actually do maybe a bit scared to play on my own, but
Yeah, with the lights on. Yeah, and some other people as well. Yeah, maybe.
because I'm scared you can't have play with someone and the lights on.
It was one of the scariest things I've played with it.
زين طيب احنا الحين نبغى نشوف شو يقول لك. Hello.
Hi, my name is Graham Resnick. I'm a filmmaker, writer, director, sound designer, and I started working with live action about 10, 15 years ago through my friend Colorado was worker, and I've done a lot of sound designers on his film, and he was producing 5 films at the time, and time produced me a lot. Larry produced my first feature, and we've written together on several projects.
My name is Larry Feisman. I'm a filmmaker. I run Glass Eye Picks, which is an independent production company out of New York. We make indie movies, a lot of scary movies as well. And I got a call for a write this video game. And I called my pal Graham Resnick because Graham is a gamer. And while I thought I could offer something to the idea of writing this multi-branching story, I knew that I would want Graham's expertise as a lover of gameplay since I guess games were started. So, and as a lover, yes. It's slightly so many sex jokes.
There was one upon the website.
So I invited Graham by myself. Yeah, and we got to do it. And it's been an amazing run.
So in the game, your basic setup is that a year prior to the game start, all these kids have gone to sea labs that and then some of the teenagers try to prank some of the other teenagers, and the players are trying to do a third one to keep it with and so good. And everything's Whereas now, a year later, brothers and to kind of help him cope and help them all get over it, they all return to the light.
Hey.
The idea is to get over it, but
the healing does not begin.
at least for the
ما درس مشهور.
trauma. But in general, they're just teenagers trying to figure out who they are. So they're all kind of falling into the stereotypes. They're the characters they see on TV and the movies.
I think we were very interested in taking genre tropes and kind of making them sort of refresh them.
Hey, did you see that? Dad said it just passed this weekend.
We're familiar with how Saxon is work. Most people have seen some Hollywood. The established American perceptions about the roles of the players in how movies and how they talk and how they get killed and stuff. And to bring you into a game that way makes it really
They're haunted by some incident that happened in the past, which I think we can figure out that that's going to have a role in their interaction. Yeah, so I think what was fun was we take some sort of stock characters and we try to give them some shape, but at least at the beginning they're recognizable in the way of groups of friends. There's the jock and the bitchy girl and the rivalries between everyone. And
oh my gosh. It's really fun with that. We just had so much fun living in
Jesus!
It was fun. I think we were looking to get that kind of banter that you see both in movies, but also that you absolutely have with friends, and sort of those inside jokes. And of course, as writers and as friends ourselves, we sort of developed little tracks, and we try to give the characters that kind of vibe.
All right, from the top.
زون الموسيقى.
It's Jason Graves, and I'm the composer for Until Dawn. I've been involved with Until Dawn for about a year now. Originally, I was contacted by Barney Pratt, the audio director. I think that had something to do with my lineage of horror games, and hopefully not the fact that my last name is Graves, although a lot of people seem to associate my name with scary music. One of the things that was really exciting about working with Barney and the team at Supermassive is they really wanted something unique for the music. They wanted the music to stand out
Music.
and be a character on its own in the game. When I'm first starting on a new score, and it doesn't matter if it's film, television, or games, I always end up going to the main theme. Sometimes the developer or producer isn't even necessarily interested in the main theme at the beginning. I just want to do it myself, because for me the main theme is the identity of the game. It establishes the mood, the atmosphere, and the character of the music, and how it's going to be playing in the background. And that's what we did with Until Dawn. That was actually my demo pitch to Supermassive Games. I put a main theme together, recorded all the instruments at my studio, and sent it to them. And they liked it. We actually ended up recording that exact theme, all the instruments and everything live here at Ocean Way probably 9 months ago, and that's what we've been using in all the demos for the game, and that's the final version of the theme that is the main theme that you'll hear on the menus and in some key pieces of gameplay. Seem to have made a name for myself in horror. And there's something about scary music. I think it's maybe the lack of rules. The biggest rule in scary music is there are no rules. So you can do anything you want. And actually, if you end up doing things that don't feel like they would work out together, they kind of clash and it ends up being even more effective for scary music. So that's what really drew me to Until Dawn was the textures, plus writing thematic material that is interwoven with the scary textures. I haven't really done anything like that before. Usually it was just all tension all the time, and that's fun and it's great. But I'm actually at heart a very melodic.
I'm here to tell you what your means being back on this mountain. You should never have returned. I don't know why you did that. What happened last year?
You mean with Hannah and Beth?
Yeah, how could you know without being involved? I don't take kindly to you kids coming up here to my mountain.
Your mountain.
The mountain don't belong to the Institute, but it don't belong to Washington's. This mountain belongs to
Hi, this is Lee Robinson, production designer at Supermassive Games. Understanding the ancient myths of the Wendigo was key for their development that helped the visual look. Through sketches and concepts, these elements were visualized, such as eyes being milky, almost dead, with loss of lips and eyelids due to frostbite, fangs growing and arms and legs getting longer, with skin hardening and thickening to look snarling and menacing, yet withered and lean. Fingers and toenails extending like claws, allowing them to climb effortlessly. We made them look gaunt and weathered, and having ragged remains of clothes they wore, blood-stained and rotten, with patches of hair still remaining. They retained strong skeletal limbs, which enable them to be agile and quick through the environment.
Where are you?
My name is Jamie Barker, animation director at Supermassive. The overall direction on the creature was to be very strong, to be extremely fast. We wanted a spider-like movement to the creature. 1 minute scampering to leaping and then falling, almost instantaneous. And finally, we wanted the creature to have this real, uncontrollable thirst for flesh. From
from a sound design perspective, the Wendigo is a real chain. For the main vocalisations of the Wendigo, we use our own vocalisations, various different animals from the exotic to the farmyard, various plugins and processes to gel these sounds together and human resonance behind that voice, telling the backstory of the Wendigo. During the chase sequences, the anger of the Wendigo is felt by encircling breaths, screams and screeches that essentially chase you as you're being chased by the Wendigo. We would layer them up in a multitude of layers, sometimes 15, 20 sounds playing at the same time, to build up the vocalisations for this fearsome creature which is always in attack mode, hyperactive and chasing you throughout the game.
Until Dawn has a dynamic, ever-changing story, the facial performances and the body performances are recorded separately, with different systems. With the body capture, we use reflective bead suits and an infrared camera matrix system that drives the CG bone hierarchies in our character models. These performances cover everything from character locomotion, scene-specific performances and stunt work, most of which was recorded at studios in Pinewood and Shepperton, near London.
Hannah! Hello?
Combining all the elements seamlessly in the final game becomes a formidable editing and logistical task. Every variation, both physical and emotional, must be combined in these multi-edits. Scaffolding props have to stand in for the sets, because the hundreds of infrared cameras have to be able to see all of the reflective beads on the actor.
Josh.
Josh!
How does it feel? Do you enjoy all those emotions that my sisters got to feel 1 year ago? Only guess what? They didn't get to laugh it off. No. Nope. No. They're gone. Jessica's fucking dead. What? Did you hear me? Jessica is dead. And you were gonna fucking pay, you dick!
What happened with Jess, Mike? I don't remember killing Jess.
Christ.
Oh, God. Oh, my God, Matt!